Welcome, it's Kirsten, and I want to talk today a little bit about temporomandibular joint disorder. And now people might say, well, why is a pelvic floor therapist talking about the jaw? So TMJ, you might know it by. It's because so many people who have a tight pelvic floor also have issues with grinding or clenching their teeth or a tight jaw. And I just find that so interesting. It's not everyone, but many clients who have a tight pelvic floor also have issues with TMJ. And so they might be wearing a bruxing guard or a night guard to stop their teeth from clenching and to stop them from grinding their teeth down. So I thought I could give you a few exercises, just some basic ones that I tend to start with my clients. Another thing that I do tend to do, and you might find help with, is you can get acupuncture. So you can do needling into the jaw, neck, shoulders, the areas that are tight and that contribute to that TMJ. Also, discuss it, of course, with your dentist. And you can do even IMS or intramuscular stimulation, dry needling to help with that, massage, which is what we're going to talk a little bit about today, as well as some stretches. So some of the basics exercises that I do is, let's do the first one. So oftentimes the sides of the neck and the shoulders will be very tight in these people. So you can gently tilt your head over to the side. I don't love the exercise where you pull down on your head. It just seems to really pull too hard in the neck. And then people come up and they go, I tried that, but now my neck is sore because they've over pulled their head. So don't do that one. Just gently go here. Now we're going to breathe in. So you can feel that nice elevation of your ribcage, and then you're going to exhale and drop the shoulders and allow the neck just to stretch out. Let's gently take it back to center. I do this with the breath because, as you know, I like active stretching. I don't like to sit in a passive stretch. So you're going to breathe in. You exhale, relax the shoulders down, and then take the head back to center. Let's do it one more time. Go over the side, breathe in. Feel that stretch, feel that nice lengthening, and then exhale, back to center, breathing in, and exhaling, back to center. Give your head a little wobble. So I call this bobblehead. It looks a little crazy, but I like it anyway. So you kind of do this little bobblehead with your head to try and get the muscles at the back of the neck here to relax a little bit, right? So just do a little bobblehead. The next one is we're going to try and get those tight muscles at the back of the neck to open up. So I also don't love when people really shove their head back like this. What we want to do is almost imagine you've got your thumbs, or you can do, put your thumbs back here, and you're going to try and lift your skull off your neck and then tilt your head down. So you're stretching out the back of those muscles in the back of your neck, and then come back to center. So here we go. We're going to inhale, tilt the head down. So you can see that I'm not shoving it back. I'm just gently tilting it down while I lengthen the back of my neck with my thumbs. And then I'm going to exhale back. And then we're going to, one more time, breathe in. Open up all those tight muscles. And then exhale back to center. Another one we're going to do now is for the jaw. I really like this one. It feels kind of good. So you know where your cheekbone is, just here. You're going to come just underneath your cheekbone, and you're going to open your jaw slowly as you drag your fingers down the cheek. So you're pushing, fairly firmly. So again, this is not one that you might want to do in public, but I'm going to be sharing all this with you guys. So you're going to go down and you're going to open your jaw. Here we go. As we pull down into that muscle. Can you see where I am? So right here. And then when we get to the angle of the jaw, just here, we just let go. Okay? So again, we're going to go right underneath the cheekbone with 3 fingers. We're going to draw down. Why 3 fingers? Because we're doing the masseter muscle for mastication. And it's about like 3 fingers thick. Let's do it again. Both sides. We're going to open up. Let your jaw drop down. It's hard to do that while I'm talking. And draw down the muscle. and feel it opening and relaxing. Okay. Now, another muscle that we use for mastication, for grinding, is the muscle called temporalis. And it comes down, attaches also here. So we want to go just above the ear, and we're going to, with 3 fingers, go and massage in little circles onto the temporalis muscle. So just above your ear, okay, just above the ear. Here we go. We're going to do little circles. 1, and then move 2, and again 3, going up, and then back down to the ear level. And we're going to go around and up. And you can see that I'm just on the temple as well. So not towards my orbit of my eye, just back. Okay. So let's do it together, both sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, oh gosh, that one feels good. 2, 3. And up, 2, 3. And then back down. So you can do 3 little circles and those 3 points going up into temporalis muscle. Another one I quite like doing, if my jaw is getting tight, I will slide my jaw slightly forward and then give it a wiggle side to side. Now, if you have any disc problems, or you actually have a issue with there's a disc actually in the joint of your jaw, in the temporomandibular joint. We have a little disc in there. And sometimes that can slip out and cause all sorts of problems. So if that is a you person, okay, don't do this next one. But if you have, a disc, that's fine. You want to slide the jaw side to side because there's other muscles. There's 2 other muscles in the inside of your mouth called the pterygoids. And this one could kind of get those muscles as well. So you drop your jaw down slightly, you shift it forward, and then you're going to wiggle it side to side, just gently. I am never, ever take any of my stretches to the full, like absolute extreme. If you've seen any of my other videos, I don't do extreme ends of range of motion. I always kind of keep in the safe zone so that you get the benefit without harming yourself. So here we go. Slide that jaw forward and wiggle side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back in again. Okay, and then you can go even a little bit faster if you want to. You can tilt your head slightly down and just get a little wiggle side to side. Okay. Last, we're going to do our yawning. So you're going to breathe in, and now you're going to open the jaw up and stretching into that muscle. So again, if you have a jaw that tends to slip the disc a little bit, you don't want to do this one. You want to really gently, I'm not pushing the furthest my jaw can open. I'm just allowing some of those muscles, temporalis, masseter, pterygoids, to have a little bit of a stretch out. Now the bonus, so you can do that one maybe 3-4 times, right? Almost like a yawn. But people can dislocate that joint just by yawning, so please be careful with that one. Now the final one, the bonus, is your pelvic floor. Why? Because often a tight pelvic floor, and like I said, TMJ, they go together. So I want you, if you just sort of check into your pelvic floor and feel, are you clenching in the glutes? Are you clenching in your pelvic floor? Are you clenching your belly in? Well, maybe we'll just open up our legs and sit down on that chair and relax our pelvic floor. And let's do a breath into the pelvic floor. So inhale into your pelvic floor, check in. Is the anus relaxed? Is the vagina relaxed? Is the tummy relaxed? Is your low belly relaxed? Are the shoulders relaxed? Can you, when you turn your body side to side, can you feel your jaw kind of sliding down towards the ground? Yeah? Let's do it again. Breathe in. Check into your pelvic floor. Exhale. Now, can you feel your pelvic floor relax? It kind of takes you down a little bit, right? It kind of allows your jaw to relax, allows your ribcage to relax, allows your shoulders to relax. I had one client that came to me, here's another bonus, that said that she found intercourse to be much more comfortable. She wasn't actually focusing on relaxing her pelvic floor because she had some pelvic tension. All she did was try to relax her jaw. And she said, Kirsten, I've made such a discovery. Intercourse is so much more comfortable. And I said, I have to tell more people about this. So here we go. Intercourse is so much more comfortable when I can relax my jaw. And I thought, you know what? That is one that people should know about. So it's another way to relax that tight jaw, tight pelvic floor, that system. So if you do find that you have tight pelvic floor and having intercourse is kind of uncomfortable and you're using all those other strategies, well, maybe just try and relax your jaw while you're having intercourse. So that might look kind of funny as you do all these things during intercourse, but give it a go, try it out. I hope you're well. I hope this helped. And if it has, you can push that like button. And until the next one, take care.